And it is that great time for business once again. And guess what? You are live on the market code. I'm talking DBS Business. And remember, we're streaming exclusively live through the DBS Business. And we are at the .NET Hub here at Salama Road in Munyonyo. Now, every time it's market code, guess what? We're talking international business. How you can make it from here in Africa or in Kampala from those humble beginnings, and then you make it internationally, where you collaborate with top international entrepreneurs and manufacturers. Now, we are talking Turkey. We are your root, and we are your #1 link to Turkey. All you need to do is reach out to the .NET agency. Now, on set today is going to be actually an exciting one, because on set today, we have one person who has actually been all over Africa talking to business people, and he is from Turkey. Mr. Mustafa will be joining us today. And of course, I'm with the usual culprit, Ashaba Hajara, with yours truly, Shadrach Shagaf Kisame. We'll also be talking to a lot of manufacturers. I am talking Alim Trailers, I am talking Sinai Tractors, and I'm also talking Libero Shoes. Now, those ones have actually made a footing in Uganda already. They are yet to set up shop here, and they'll actually be dealing with a lot of Ugandans and Africans right here. But for now, we take a short break, but when we come back, we dive deep, and we also touch down live in Turkey. Do not go away, we're coming back. Hi, my name is Shadrach Shagaf Kisame. I know you may or may not even know me. However, that is not important. The important part is, allow me introduce or even bring to you what could actually turn out to be your business kickstarter or even business lifesaver. You see, in our day-to-day endeavors to make that extra dollar, for some, that only dollar, the biggest barricade, the biggest frustration, and even the biggest hindrance turns out to be the knowledge gap, the business gap. Provided the outcome is income, your dream is valid. We will be coming to you live with business exclusives, business nuggets, and business insights. Above all, business interviews from your international top business moguls. Ladies and gentlemen, I have good news for you. The Hub Channel by DBS. You guessed it right. It is the Hub Channel. Now on set, it's Ashaba Hajara and also Mr. Mustafa. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I just want us to have a conversation before we even bring in Mr. Mustafa right here. Africa, Turkey, trade and business partnership, also cultural partnership that is growing day by day. What are your thoughts on that? How excited should a Ugandan or even yourself be?
You have a market that is rather virgin, and we are talking Uganda.
Right.
You have a country like Turkey that is trying to venture out in the different continents and setting their eyes on Africa. So what are you, someone that is interested in trading? You want to start a business, you have a business already, but you want suppliers, you want people to partner with. Those are the people we are discussing tonight. This is not just about the Ugandans that want to start trading here, those that have partnering dreams. No,
right.
It also goes to the Turkish businesses that want to venture out, that want to have branches, partners, joint ventures in other countries.
Right.
Uganda is there, whether you're in agriculture, whether you're in construction, we are starting out these things. We have people here, and how about you bring yourself here and get some market?
Right, before we even dive deep into what the possible businesses they can do, I want to give Mr. Mustafa a chance to say hello to the Ugandans watching him, because the last time you were on Market Code, you were in Turkey. Now you're here with me in studio.
First time I didn't come here. With this time and the 12th time I've been in Uganda.
The 12th time.
Yes, yes. This program started with me.
Yes,
now,
yeah, we started with
and
you.
the first time it started with me.
Right.
Now it is go ahead.
Right. Impressive. I would want to find out what, maybe for you to tell the Ugandan entrepreneurs or businessmen who are watching you, or even Africans, how should they be excited? Are the Turkish people ready to invest here, to set up shop here, to work with the Africans? How ready are you people to work with us?
I can change your question. The Turkish people and Turkish investment,
yes,
and the Turkish businessmen, how they're looking at the Africa sites.
Yes.
Now, many investments, many and businessmen, and they want to come in Turkey, in Uganda, and the Africa side, any country. But they they thinking, because they don't know Africa.
Right.
They don't know African trade mind. Trend mind.
Yeah.
Very different. Even they scared. I can say, and they scared.
Yeah, but why are they scared? Because I mean, right now things are different, you know, because we have people like you who come on the ground. You've worked with the .NET agency before, and you've seen things moving on smoothly. I think as a person, me meeting you right now here one-on-one, I think it should be a different story altogether.
For example, if I come to Uganda for holiday, and a different for business,
right?
Different.
Right. Next time.
Now,
it makes so much sense.
I want to say too much. And for Africa about.
Yes.
But only what I can say. Long time ago.
Right.
In Turkey, they explain for the canal, international canal and the local canal, and Turkish canal. They explain to Africa, and Africa are so much mistake.
They make so much mistakes.
Yes, they explain the presentation and the mistake. Africa is like this, Africa is like this, Africa is no money, Africa is no. For this, in my country, then the businessman and the investment.
Right.
They thinking, and I can say they scared. But now, now everything is changed. Slowly, they coming.
Right.
First time when we start under this program, first time and we investment in country.
Right. And Libero is here. We're going to be talking to them.
And the leather products industry.
Right. So
we came here. We came here.
Yeah. Hajara, interesting points that he makes right here. He's saying that the presentation, how Africans presented themselves when they went to Africa, to Turkey or Europe, was a bad one. You know, they are saying, oh, there are so many mistakes. Oh, there's this happening. There's this happening. So now when they're talking to them, they find out that, hey, the people that we want to work or collaborate with have a lot of issues. What do you want to say before we go for a short break about how Africans have presented themselves to Westerners?
To be fair, there has always been a rather not real picture of how Africa operates out there.
Right.
We are not going to delve deep into colonialism and its effects and how that picture has been portrayed in the media, because that's the political side. But yes, things have been there, the mistakes have been there.
Right.
We have jumped on the train of civilization, and like factors like business inclusive, much later. They have not known the potential of Africa. Yes, we have not exploited our raw materials here to make the best that we can from here. So we have always exported such things to them, then they make things and bring them here. But Africans have started operating their own businesses. Whether it is IT, whether it is in the automobile industries, we have started seeing Africans, Rwanda, Uganda here, they have been assembling parts of vehicles to bring them here. We're going to be discussing with such guys. We have factories here. We didn't have such things in the 60s.
So under 30 seconds, what would an African who is watching you from what Mr. Mustafa said here present themselves when they get an opportunity on an international platform?
First of all, it is important to know that whatever picture they may have of a Shadrach or an Ashaba out there is the making of the Shadrach or an Ashaba. So you have a business idea, you have your capital, you want to collaborate with someone from either Turkey or somewhere else that is outside Africa. You take your idea, you take your capital, you present to someone what an advantage you have over any other person they may want to deal with, because they can take that business anywhere else. What stands out is the unique feature that you present to the people that you intend to deal with. You do that and you can do your business anywhere, whether it's Africa or otherwise.
I'm telling you. Now, for you who is interested in just setting up business, all you need to do is get out your pen, paper right now, because I'm telling you, I'm going to be giving you a few notes in a bit. But we go for a break. We come back. We're talking to Alim Trailers. They actually manufacture trailers and they've taken a front row seat to do that. They are in Turkey. We're coming back. Welcome back. We are still broadcasting live here in Munyonyo at Salama Road. I'm talking the .NET Hub. Other than Uganda, what are some of those other countries that you've traveled in or had business with?
Oh, we have store in Russia,
Okay.
Azerbaijan,
Okay.
Uzbekistan, even Germany. Now one day we came in Africa.
Okay.
Now we're looking for partners and a distributor. Even Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, Congo, South Sudan.
Okay. So
We're looking.
on that point is where I want to bring in Hajara real quick. He says they're in Africa now as Libero Shoes, but they are looking for partners, distributors. You want to throw more light to someone who is watching to take this opportunity up?
So if you're interested in the line of, because we have people in Uganda that are already in that business and have
Yes.
been exporting, rather importing from Turkey and what have you, we have the export manager today here.
Yes.
So I would advise, first of all, that you get glued to this show today and you understand, because we are going to concentrate on the kind of partners that they are looking for. Are they looking to have a factory here in the future? Do they want a joint venture? Do they just want a salesperson here? So those are questions we're going to be asking today, and it would be rather useful if our people here that are interested in importing and selling Turkish products, especially shoes,
Yeah.
because we have that one here
Right,
today,
right.
he's the next person, then you know at what level you can deal with these people. Alternatively, they can as well reach out to Mustafa later after the show.
I'm
That
telling
too
you,
works.
but I want us to have an interesting conversation, yeah?
Yeah.
For now, a man like that one, this one who is coming in and he just wants to set up probably a showroom.
Yeah.
I want us to talk about the relation with government. Is government doing enough? Has government welcomed you people very well? Let's just have that discussion, Hajara, before I have Mr. Mustafa tell us what he has seen.
If you look at the incentives that government has put in place over the years, they have sort of had it on as their cardinal role to invite and have foreign investors here.
Right.
So that is why we have seen tax holidays that Ugandan investors reach at a point of complaining that that's a lot here. So they have holidays of taxes. But some of the foreign investors,
Right.
you can't speak for all. Then those that require land, yeah, those that require land, for example, if you're venturing in something agricultural like sugarcane growing and sugar production,
Right.
yeah, we have seen government extending that to them. So in as far as the government producing a conducive environment, and you cannot underestimate the power of the political stability that we have seen here over the past 30 decades. So in as far as foreign investment is concerned, you would credit government.
Right,
they
right.
have taken a step, they have done a mile in having these people here uncomfortable. The questions of the economics and retention come in later, but having these guys here-
But they have set precedents at least for
Yes.
any investor because there's conducive political climate, like you say.
Yes, and then there is the privatization that was extended to allow investors to flourish here. Yeah, if you are able to attain a tax holiday and you have been given, say, land those that need it, but yes, those that may not need the land that, like Mustafa, that just needs a showroom or businesses in that line, then you also have an environment that does not nationalize people's businesses. Yeah,
Right, right.
so that gives you something to start on. And I think
All right,
that's
Hajara, I would want you to hold that thought right there because we are being joined right now by Mr. Emra from Libero Shoes. Many thanks for joining us, sir. Good to see you once again.
Good to see you as well.
It is the second time that you have been on the market code, and we don't take it lightly. And we just discussed with Mr. Mustafa right here that you have actually made progress from the last time we talked, that you have started setting a footprint in Uganda. Can you just bring us up to speed of the operations that are happening in Uganda, building up to what you want to set up?
Now, as you mentioned, we have tried our best, and Mr. Mustafa is now in Africa on behalf of our company, and we have opened our company, SOFA, Libero Leather Industries company, and step by step, we want to be in Uganda. Our future plans, goals are at least to see that closely. We are Mr. Mustafa over there. He will be moving around, checking about the opportunities, meet with people who are doing business in shoe line, footwear, and then according to the feedbacks we get from Mr. Mustafa from the field, then we will go ahead accordingly. Maybe we will open a store, maybe we will open a warehouse, maybe we will find a partner, a Ugandan partner, and then we will have a meeting and we will discuss. We will come up with some plans for future about what we can do together in the future. We would like to open a Libero store there. Yeah, these are our near future plans. So let's see. We are also eagerly waiting to get feedbacks from Uganda.
All right, very impressive. Now, Mr. Mustafa is sitting right next to me here. I want you people to speak some Turkish. I want to listen to you people talking some Turkish.
Mustafa Bey, duyuyor musunuz beni?
Duyuyorum. Kameranı kendine göre sağa doğru biraz daha ayarlarsan iyi olur. Türkçe konuşmamızı istiyorlar.
Mustafa Bey, en son programda sizi burada görmüştük. Buradaydınız, şimdi oradasınız. Nasıl Şadrak, misafirperverliği nasıl Şadrak'ın?
All right.
Şadrak'ın misafirperverliği gayet güzel. Şu anda da su içiyorum.
All right, gentlemen, that is enough. At this point, I want to bring in Mr. Emre. I want to bring in Hajara right now, who has a few questions of her own before we let you go. Hajara.
The first question is, what kind of partners are you looking for?
Hajara, now you see we have a partner in Palestine. We have opened a store in Palestine. An Arab guy, a Palestinian guy, came up with a plan. He said, I want to open your shop in Palestine, and I will use your name, and how can you support me? We came up, like we support the team like let's say the advertising costs. We support the team with the advertising costs, and we gave him like brochures. Maybe we can come up with some more like some samples. I don't know. We want a partner who can now. We will give him the license of Libero Shoes name to operate in Uganda. We have some few titles for partnership. We are ready and open to discuss.
All right, very impressive right there. Now, it is interesting to note, Hajara, that like the partner they have in Pakistan, where the person has used their name, first of all, and then they've given a marketing budget, they've given marketing materials. So it's impressive. I don't know for any Uganda who is watching right now, how do they take advantage of this opportunity? Because usually businesses fall because of lack of a marketing budget.
That's rather lucrative, because imagine you're starting out a company here in Uganda. You have to start from scratch. You don't have a name. Or you could have a name, but imagine you're bearing a name of an international manufacturer as popular, with products of the quality that Libero products have. So that is a really lucrative deal. First, for just the name. Then imagine getting a marketing budget. Because you're starting out, you're stretched out by the capital, but here you not only have someone to tap on your hand and say we have the product to give you, they're also telling you, you can use our name in Uganda locally, and we are going to give you the budget to make sure that you market the products to the country. Nothing beats that, Shadrach.
All right, I'm telling you, it is getting heated up here as Hajara is getting excited with Libero's marketing budget. But let's go for a short break. When we come back, Alim Trailers is still on the show, and we also have Tractors the gentlemen are actually live in Turkey. Do not go away. We'll come back in a bit. All right, now I'm telling you the .NET agency is still your #1 and only trusted partner in case you want to go to Turkey and collaborate internationally. I am telling you the chance and the offers are open. All you need to do is reach out to the .NET agency at Salama Road in Munyonyo. Now, right now, we have the manufacturers of tractors. I am telling you, these people, I have actually majored in the manufacture of tractors for agriculture, and they've also partnered with another fertilizer company. Now, if I can have Mr. Tony, who is live in Turkey right now. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Tony, today. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Tony.
Hi, it's nice to be with you again.
Right, so we're privileged today. The last time we talked, Mr. Mustafa was in Turkey with you, but now he's with me in studio. He's in Uganda. He's tested what we're doing right here and the atmosphere and in Africa. But we just want to find out directly, and today we're just talking partnerships. What kind of partner would you want to have in Uganda or in Africa specifically?
First of all, we are looking for a dealer, a representative, a dealer who is already in the agricultural business, especially in the tractors and in some other equipment which it can be used with a tractor. Now, what we want to do is first to enter with already finished tractors in the market, and then after a while that we are going to see how the business goes, then in this case, we are planning to do is to send dismounted tractors and assemble them in Uganda. So this is going to be like a way of a finished product, which is going to provide also a business line for the Ugandan people, and also for the company who we are going to be in partnership with them.
Right.
It's not only Uganda, it's the other neighbor countries also that they are going to ask about this product, because this is equivalent and similar of the Massey Ferguson, the 290. And the name of this, it is African Power. So we can provide 80 horsepower, 90 horsepower for a 4x2, and we can provide 110 horsepower for the 4x4. That's why we are looking the opportunity to enter into the market and see what is the possibility to do business in Uganda since last year.
How long does it take one to have their hands on your products, and how much would it cost them?
Well, for the cost, I cannot give you an exact price right now. It is a little different. But how long it will take is that it's going to be the vessel that it will leave from Istanbul all the way to the port. And we have stock in hand. Or if we don't have any stock in hand, we can finish a tractor in maximum 1 week. And we can put 4 to 5 tractors in a 40-foot container. For the start, we prefer to enter with a few in the market and show the quality and the business that they can do over there. This is the most important thing.
Right.
But quality-wise, we are 100% sure. We have a CE, and we are approved by the Turkish Standards Association, and the tractors have been on the road, and they do have also the approval. This is the Ultra, but the same tractor, exactly the same. It is under the name of African Power also. This is an 80 horsepower, which is a 4x2. It is good enough for any farmer who is planning to work on his land.
Right. So, Mr. Tony, then I would want to find out, or someone would want to find out who is watching right now, that let's say I want to take that piece of tractor to buy it or to import a few pieces in Uganda. What would be the terms of payment? Is it cash? Is it a 20%? How exactly do we go around the payment aspect?
At the beginning, we want to start working on LC. The LC, it should be dividable or breakable. Instead of asking the importer to send us cash money, we are ready to work with LC at the beginning. Then what we can do later on is that we can put on a let's say 30 days payment, but again with an LC. This will show how the business is going in Uganda and how they will accept the tractor that we are making, that we are producing here. This is very important, because normally farmers, they want to see and they want to touch. Even though they know the tractor, they want to put their hands on the tractor. So, and maybe try also. So this is very important, but also the dealer that we are planning to work with should have enough capability and should have enough experience when they or he is selling the tractor, to make them understand that this is a reliable, and it will last very long in the market as a quality-wise. So they shouldn't have any question marks in their head. This is very important.
You'll be introducing to us your partner, Mr. Ali, who is in the fertilizer business. I know you are partners. After the break, we'll be discussing with the both of you. Not go away, we're coming back. right. Mr. Tony, thank you very much for staying with us right now. It's quite an insightful conversation that we had with the tractors. Now, I'm knowledgeable that you also partner with Mr. Ali, who is actually from Fertilizers. If we can have Mr. Ali right now, who is with you in Turkey. Yes, if you can kindly tell Mr. Ali to introduce his company to the Africans that are watching him right now.
Ve de şirketinizle ilgili bilgi verir misiniz?
Tabii ki. Öncelikle stüdyoda bulunan konuklar ve bizi izlemekte olan tüm herkese selam ve saygılarımı sunuyorum. Firmamız 2023 senesinde kuruldu. Tabii 10 yıllık bizim bir geçmişimiz var tarımsal anlamda. Biz Antalya'da, merkezde Antalya'da bulunan bir fabrika üreticisiyiz, gübre üreticisiyiz. Burada ağırlıklı olarak NPK yaprak gübresi, sıvı gübre ve taban gübresi üretiyoruz.
They create 2020 and producing all kind of fertilizers in liquid and in powder, which can be used on every line agriculture.
Biz Türkiye'de 10 lisanslı tescilli ve lisanslı ürünler üretiyoruz. Bakanlığımızın gibi ürünlerimiz var. Toz gübre genelde damlama metot yöntemiyle kullanılır. Bu gübreler yine damlama metot yöntemiyle kullanılır. Taban gübrelerimiz de sahada açık alanlarda kullandığımız gübreler. Bunlar Tarım Bakanlığımızın bize vermiş oldukları lisans ve tesciller bizde.
On the ground here in Uganda, we have companies that already put out fertilizers, but you're giving us the same product. You're a manufacturer of the same product. So why should Ugandans go for what you produce, leaving what they have on the market already? What is unique about your products?
Ali Kemal Bey, bu bayan soruyor. Diyor ki şu anda Uganda'da hem ithal edilen hem de dahilde olan birçok gübre fabrikası bir gübre satıcısı var. Der ki neden buradaki malı bırakıp da sizden ürün alsınlar? Onu anlatır mısınız diyor.
Özür dilerim, bana sesiniz gitti geldi. Tekrar yapabilir misiniz Tony Bey?
Evet. Şimdi diyor ki Uganda'da gübre işini yapan şirketler var ve gübreler kullanılıyor. Neden Ugandalılar sizin ürününüzü alıp dahilde pazarlasınlar?
Evet. O zaman şöyle anlatayım. Çok doğru bir soru aslında. Yani çünkü aynı ürünü dünyada benzer üretiliyor. Ama biz kitosan dediğimiz bir doğal polimer üretiyoruz. Bu doğal polimer öncelikle ürünlerin koyduğumuz zaman hastalıklara karşı ürün direncini arttırır. Toprağın fiziksel ve kimyasal yapısını düzenler. Dolayısıyla bizim özel üretimimizde biz güçlüyüz. Yani tabii ki hepsi birbirine benzer şeyler vardır, ürünler vardır. Ama bugün Uganda sıcak bir ülke. Sıcak bir ülkede ne olur? Küp olur, bakteri olur, fungus hastalıklar olur. Biz bununla ilgili özel çalışmalarımız, üniversitelerimizde, bakanlığımızla tamamlamış olduğumuz özel ürünlerimiz var. Bizim güçlü tane özel ürünlerimiz olmasıdır.
Most of the fertilizers are made with chemistry, chemical product. It is 100% organic. It's made with a chitosan. Also, he says that because of the country is very hot the weather, there is a lot that is becoming on the vegetables or on the fruit trees. So we can stop this and we can control this much more easier and with a less control. You don't really have to run after the vegetables or whatever it is because of the heat over there. And this is made 100% out of chitosan. Chitosan is the shell of a shrimp. It is natural.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Mr. Tony,
Evet.
allow me go for a short break real quick, and when I come back, We'll start actually right there. Now, do not go away. We are coming back. It's DBS Business, the market code. And guess what? Nana Cakes is actually still here at Salama Road in Munyonyo, and all those discounts are actually true, valid, and they are real. I'm telling you, these people have taken a front row seat in actually making sure that you have all you need in terms of cakes and pastries. But with me is Mr. Mustafa and Hajara. Before we get back to Turkey, I want to bring you first Hajara, the gentleman, Mr. Tony from the tractors, and then Mr. Ali from the fertilizers. It seems they are partners, and they want to penetrate through Uganda. Yeah. Just like Libero, what should be their first step if you are to think about it critically?
What I would put as an advantage that someone with fertilizers has over someone that manufactures shoes is that our economy is still rather subsistent.
Right.
Yeah, and more rudimentary. You have at least 70% of the population doing something rudimental, and that would mean agriculture. Right. So you have a lot. We used to say that 80% of Ugandans earn their living from agriculture. Mm-hmm. And yes, we have gardens. Even where we come from, mm-hmm. you have a garden at home, the neighbor has. So how do you penetrate the market with fertilizers? Ugandans have had a scare, just like you put it to Mr. Tony, mm-hmm. that they have had substandard fertilizers that have destroyed our soils. So how do you position yourself to enter our market in such a way that people won't be scared? You guarantee to the people that are interested in your product that it is safe. Because before you reach the agriculturalists, you have people that are going to market it for you. So what are they going to tell us? Is your product of a quality standard that Ugandans should go for? If yes, then how about you look at having as many as you can here? Because how many of our farmers are going to think, oh, let me import fertilizers from Turkey? Really few.
Quick one, why should a Ugandan trust Turkish fertilizers? Why should I even care? Because the soil that God gave me is naturally fertile. Why should I care about their fertilizers?
It is not as fertile as you want to assume anymore. We have had the climate change here, and it has changed things. We don't get as much rainfall as we used to get. The sun is not as sufficient as it used to be. Not that it's less sufficient, but that it is too much. It's destroying the products, the agricultural produce that we are intending to put out. And how about those manufacturing products, rather fertilizers, interest themselves in getting something that can be given to the land, to the agricultural produce that we are trying to put out, that is going to cater for the effects of the climate change, the potential effects of the climate change that may be thwarted by fertilizers, but are brought up by the excessive sun and the lack of rain, or the excessive rain that we have today. Yeah, so the soils are not as fertile as they were in 1960, and we need the hand of additives like fertilizers right now. That is why Ugandans are supposed to interest themselves in fertilizers, but quality.
Fertilizer, they produce, you know, and the Antalya and off the beach and the greenhouse. Greenhouse.
Yeah.
This greenhouse inside and the ground and the tomatoes, pepper, all vegetable. Many people using and that fertilizer. And this fertilizer and the company is international company.
Okay.
Not small.
Okay.
They exporting Arabic country and Arab.
Right.
I know them. I know them. And for every country is they can produce and fertilizer. Because they have a technology. They have a technology.
Interesting one.
How can I say? And this fertilizer company, before I spoke to them here in Uganda, someone and some businessman.
Right.
They can produce everything.
Interesting. Now, that's where I want to bring in Mr. Tony right now and Mr. Ali. I would want to find out the question that what he was actually trying to say, Mr. Tony, that this company has fertilizers for specific countries. Is it that they study the soils of a specific country and they know that these fertilizers will work for those soils?
Well, yes. The most important thing is, first of all, what does the soil in Uganda have? And what is the irrigation system? So there is so many things that we must find out, first of all, and before we go any further. This is very important, because you cannot enter and start to sell the fertilizer. So what we are going to do is that before we go any further, we are going to make a kind of a research and see how is the soil, what kind of vegetables you are using, and what is the season. How many seasons do you have in agriculture? Do you have 2 or 3 seasons, or do you have only 1 season? So this is quite important before we enter into any market. You cannot just by heart say I have the best fertilizer. It is not true.
I would want to find out, fertilizers seem to be perishable in their nature. They could either go bad or get destroyed. What are the terms of delivery? Could it take a long time and then maybe get spoiled along the shipment process? I want to understand the perishability and delivery aspect.
Okay, now it's the right question. I was going to mention that the fertilizers that we have, they can prolong the shelf life of the vegetable, the fruit. This is very important. I don't know if you do have any knowledge, let's say, about tomatoes. Tomatoes, after that you pick them 10 days or 11 or maximum 12 days after they get perished, you have to throw them away in one way. But what we do is that we can prolong the life, the shelf life, for another extra 30 days. So this it means that the exporters, they will demand to the farmers to use.
Shadrach, for emphasis,
She is giving me a hard time.
Ugandans, do they start anticipating that you are going to start producing your products here, given that the soils of Uganda and Turkey and the crops grown cannot be the same? Should we expect that you will start manufacturing fertilizers here in the near future?
Well, we are going first to find out how is the earth in Uganda, and we will see which one is more suitable for the country. Even though if it's not suitable, we do have engineers at the factory so that they can prepare the right fertilizer for the country, because everywhere is not the same. Everywhere doesn't have the same sun. It doesn't have the same days of the sunny days, like in numbers. In many countries, the sunny days are shorter, and in others are longer. I've been there twice. It's raining at night, and it's sunny in the daytime.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. I think the Africans who are watching right now and the Ugandans are looking forward to doing business with you. But I want to take a short break. When I come back, then we'll wind up the show with my guests here in the studio. right, welcome back. You are actually still logged onto the Market Code, your business identifier. Now I'm telling you, if you're actually interested in doing business on a global scale, all you need to do is follow the Market Code critically, because all we do is we've set up ourselves on a pedestal to make sure that your international dreams can actually get valid. All you need to do is reach out to the .NET agency. Now the Turkish have showed us their position.
Yeah.
What should the Ugandans do to show us their position?
Well, yes, the Turks are here. We have seen Mustafa, and we are excited. But I think this goes on a one-to-one basis. Yeah, for example, Ribeiro, they give a very excellent deal on partnering.
Yeah.
So then we have hosted some Turkish here before that are not interested in partnering, that are saying, give us cash first, and we deliver the products.
Right,
so to be fair to the Ugandans that are interested in the trading, it would have to be on a manufacturer to manufacturer basis. What are you interested in? How am I supposed to position myself? Which is why we host these people here, which is why Mustafa is here, which is why the people watching are supposed to actively engage themselves with the Market Code and the .NET agency. So we know if you're interested in partnering, if you're interested in sending the cash and receiving the products, if you're interested in getting a government deal, say you're in government and you want to work with these people.
Right.
So it depends on which Ugandan, how much capital they can raise, what their potential is, and what they're interested in. I think that is the basis that Mustafa can start on to say that we can deal with this one and we can't deal with.
Right,
Yeah.
capital is a very interesting conversation. If we start to talk about capital, I think we can spend a whole day or week here.
Yeah.
But if I can get the gentleman from Turkey so we can say our last remarks. Mr. Tony is right there. Mr. Tony, your last remarks to the Africans and the Ugandans watching you right now.
Well, as I said before, we really want to enter in the market of Uganda. We are trying our best, and I hope that in a very near future we are going to find a partner to be able to enter our product in the market and be successful. This is the most important thing that we would like to.
All right, thank you very much. Until next time. Okay, Mr. Mustafa, your last remarks to the Ugandans watching you right now.
I get everything. Everything is ready now.
Everything is
Everything
ready.
is ready.
Okay.
Just I'm waiting for my goods.
Okay.
Everything is ready. All documents.
Okay. So government knows you're here.
Everything is okay.
Okay. What is that one word in Luganda that you know? Do you know any word in Uganda that you can speak? Any word in Luganda?
Me?
Yes.
Banangi.
Banange.
Kari. Jangu. What? Like that.
Like that. You're a good student.
I will learn slowly, inshallah.
Your last remarks under 30 seconds as we wind up the discussion tonight.
But, sorry, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Really, another program I will speak and for everything, Uganda marketing, because I want to know slowly,
Okay.
later.
Okay. After you're well conversant with the market.
Everything I know, inshallah, next program and the other program.
Okay.
Again, same video.
Okay.
I will speak everything. Uganda and Ugandan people about everything.
Okay. Impressive. Hajara, under 30 seconds, your last words.
I don't like the sound of that. But the lessons that we have learned over the years, when someone says 2008, they say 2011, they say 2020, 2021, and 2022, you're going to start remembering things, the credit crunch, that's 2008, 2011, the work, the hyperinflation, 2020 through 2021, that's COVID, 2022, we have fuel prices high.
Yeah.
We are in crisis that require us to have serious investments and savings to survive the times.
Right.
Yeah, because things are expensive. Things always get expensive. It is not accidental. It's not a one-time thing. So what does this teach us? It teaches us to get up, to become more proactive, not with jobs and employment that get you laid off in times like COVID, but with your own businesses that can sustain you through hard times. That is the basic role of the market code. We call it your business identifier for a reason. You have an inspiration, you have a dream. We bring manufacturers here. We bring middlemen that come from manufacturing companies like Mustafa here to get you exactly what you need. So I would implore Ugandans that watch the market code, that watch the .NET, rather DBS, to invite their friends, share these links, you subscribe, get yourself hooked onto this channel because we have to get on the business train as soon as yesterday.
I am telling you, insightful and also inspirational words right there coming in from Hajara. Once in a while, she swings them by. But for tonight's episode, we want to say good night, good luck. Until next time,
Adios.
see you.